What up? Mm. It's that time again. I need to check these notifications. Yep. I just got an email saying that my credit card is expiring. Your credit card will expire soon. Ooh. I get they're saying it's saying that we're gonna mail it to you anyway, unless it says if the address is incorrect, please update contact information. So I guess I don't have to do anything. So that's good. Man. Mm, Here's the charge on this. I might put my hair up. I really need to I should like twist my hair. I've been so lazy on that shit for like months now. Twitch notification. Who on Twitch?
You love 40? We should get some shirts made with 40's picture on. Oh, God.
Like make me want to go get on Twitch. Mm, Still painting leaves. That's not a terrible beat, but I don't love that shit. I don't love that beat at all.
So there's some big AI news today, but first, here's something out of China where they're teaching a robot how to dance. All of this is real, none of this is AI generated video. I really enjoyed watching this until this one point at which we can spot the moment that, yep, there it is. They gave it an axe. Why? Why did they give it an axe? Produce this nightmare fuel. Just imagine this thing. So there's some big AI news today, but first, here's something out of China where they're teaching a robot how to dance. All of this is real, none of this is AI generated video. I really enjoyed watching this until this one point at which I stopped enjoying it. See if you can spot the moment that, yep, there it is. They gave it an axe. Why? Why did they give it an axe? Produce this nightmare fuel. Just imagine this thing going for you, coming for you with the two axes as chop 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 chop. That's our reality, friends. That's the future. I mean, I can't help but be impressed, but why do they have to demonstrate it with the two axes and then running back and forth and just chopping things up? That's a little wild. I mean, phenomenal on one hand, terrifying. In other news, if you weren't aware, China's doing really well with robotics and AI, like really well. And one thing that I've been noticing for a while now is a lot of it is open source. A lot of the leading Chinese AI models and some of the leading AI robotic companies in China are open sourcing their research, their code, everything that they produce. So it's available for everyone to use for free. Or if they, for example, provide the hosting kind of thing, they run the model for you, it's a lot cheaper than the Western counterparts. So here's Balaji, who has in the past predicted some things pretty well, I feel like. So that's him right here. So he's Stanford, Coinbase, A16Z. So somebody who tracks tech pretty well, somebody who is able to kind of fairly accurately predict where things are going. Here's his take on China and open source. And by the way, this seems to be becoming kind of the more sort of mainstream view, accepted view, maybe. So he's expecting a complete blitz of Chinese open source AI models for everything from computer vision to robotics to image generation. And we've been already seeing kind of a steady stream of it coming out of China. The release of the DeepSeek models, wiped in a day something like 1 trillion off of the global markets. There's a lot coming out of China that's open source and very remarkable. So he's inferring this from public statements, but the apparent goal is to take the profit out of AI software since they make money on AI-enabled hardware. Basically, they want to do to US tech what they already did to US manufacturing, namely copy it, optimize it, scale it, and then wreck the Western original with low prices. He's saying, I don't know if they'll succeed, but here's the logic. First, China noticed that DeepSeek release temporarily knocked 1 trillion off of US tech market caps. So when that got released, a lot of people got spooked all over the world. They started pulling money out, NVIDIA specifically, but many other companies as well. Second, China's core competency is exporting physical widgets more than it is software. So, for example, the axe murdering robot is the only thing that comes to mind, but I'm sure there are others. It's just the only thing I can think of is that axe murdering robot. And I know it didn't actually murder anybody, but it's just that's what I'm seeing it doing in my mind. But the point is, China exports atoms, not bits, all right? So physical stuff instead of software stuff. Most of the things that US is leading on in terms of AI is the quote unquote software, neural nets, all that stuff. Third, China's other core competency is exporting things at such massive scale that all foreign producers are bankrupted and they win the market. See what they're doing to German and Japanese cars, for example. Fourth, China is well aware that it lacks global prestige as it's historically been seen as.
That's the one area where, like, if you just glance, that's not hard to see. The Asian car market is dominating the world right now. But at least here in America, like the car market for the auto industry, not not really SUVs and pickup trucks and like big utility vehicles, because kind of like Ford is still pretty much the king of like the work truck, kind of. Dodge is still another really heavy competitor in pickups and work trucks, and Toyota does have a pretty nice lineup of pickups, but like here in America, like truck guys like their American trucks. Um, that branch of the auto industry realizes that, so they always try to produce a very quality product. I mean, the Ram and the F-150 are just like classic staples in the work industry. But as far as um, like cars, yeah, nobody really don't stand a chance no more. Not Lincoln or Chrysler or Jaguar or Ford or does Dodge even make cars anymore? What kind of what kind of car does Dodge have right now? 2025 Dodge sedan. Okay, yeah, they got the Chargers and Challengers. I keep forgetting about those. They got the Charger. I think some of these are going to go like electric. Yeah, even Dodge, like they're not making very many cars anymore. They only have like a few cars in their lineup. They got the Charger, the Challenger, and then they just have like different variants of that. Then they have like the Dart. What happened to the Dodge Dart? They replaced the Dart for the Hornet. 2025. There's no official confirmation that Dodge plans to bring back the Dart model, and it's currently not in production. So like, I don't know. Like, yo, what's good, bro? What what American automaker has three or more sedans in their lineup right now? Cause back in the day, man, Ford had the goddamn uh the Taurus, the the damn, I can't even think of them shits. There was you always had the Mustangs, you had the Taurus, then Ford had the 500. Ford had like 4 or 5 cars. Chevy. Okay, so right now, what Chevy got on the road? So Chevy always stay with the Camaro. Um, so we know those out there. Do they still make the Malibus? Are they still producing Malibus? 2025 Chevy lineup. That the Chevy good, yo. Chevy got the Spark, the Malibu, Impala, the Corvette. They got 4 different cars in their lineup. Let me see, Chevy Malibu. Yeah, 2025 Chevy Malibu. They still making them. Yeah. Okay. But you know what? Impala Malibu are the ones that come to mind. Yeah, Impala Malibu. And then they got the Spark. That's their electric Joe. Cause I know somebody got one of them shits. That, like I say, the goddamn not in the U.S. market. Yeah, I had a Ford Taurus. So they had the Focus, the Taurus, the 500. I know Ford had way more cars than that. But now, man, if you just look, bro, it just seemed like every other car on the road, or every two car, you gotta go. Every 2 out of 3 cars is an Asian made car, yo. Nissan, Honda, Hyundai, motherfucking Toyota, Acura. Now, Kia, and they got their Genesis luxury line. So you start seeing the Genesis everywhere. It's like, yo, the Asian auto market, yo, the motherfuckers is killing right now, yo. And then Toyota and Honda, they stay with like 2 or 3 car options to go all the time. Like they always got like 2 or 3 different car options, yo. Cause they gonna keep that Camry. Oh, I forgot about the Fusion. Fusion, Focus, Taurus, Mustang. Yeah, I forgot about the Fusion, yo. Ford had a bunch of cars. I seen some AI artists do a 2025 Model T. Shit look kind of hard, bro. Hey yo, bring the Model T back, son. I think it said a 2025 Model T. That shit was murdered out, all black too. I was like, okay, I can see some motherfucking tattoo biker bro probably already got something like that customized. That's why they said Jeep had to put that Gladiator into production because so many people had to modify their Jeeps to put a bed on it. And it's like, yo, Jeep, just can you give us a fucking pickup? Can you give us a pickup, please? Now those when they first came out, they were really popular. You still see those a lot in that new Bronco. Like living in this area where I'm at, we get a lot of snow. So you do see a lot more pickups and like four-wheel drive SUVs, even if it ain't but a goddamn RAV4 or a goddamn Honda Pilot or some shit like that. People up here really rock a lot of fucking SUVs, yo. The Comanche. And that's what they said. It's like that was the last time they made a Jeep. It was like, yo, y'all did that shit fucking 40 years ago. Like, hello. We wanna buy a Jeep, but some of us need a pickup, man. Some of us need a fucking bed in the back. So we can carry like lumber and my gas powered generator and all that shit, man. No, now if I want to tow shit with my Jeep, now I gotta get a fucking a wagon or something to hitch behind my Jeep, and it's just like, why don't you just put the flatbed on the back of the truck, bro? You know how to do that, right? You take a truck and you put a bed on the back, extend the wheels a little bit, and they call it a pickup. Y'all did one back. Y'all remember? Y'all did one. It's like motherfucker just refuse. They refuse for over a generation to give motherfuckers a pickup. But and in the defense of the company, they know what they're good at too. So and that little boxy, because the Wrangler, the motherfucker Wrangler ain't barely changed. I mean, you can get different renditions of the Wrangler, the Rubicon in this version and that version. But that fucking basic Jeep Wrangler, that shit has been the same since 1940 something. Since 1940 something. That's the same goddamn truck. They've been making that shit forever. He said, I just got, yo, it's the same truck they was making in 1940s, dog. Them shits is reliable and that thing is solid. Hey, I ain't never personally owned one, but every owner said ain't nothing. This shit built to run. That shit gonna run. And I know, like you said, you got the goddamn the Cherokees and all the other the Compass and all them other Jeeps. But the Wrangler, they say the Wrangler's different, bro. They say they really built them shits different. You know, again, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They got this new no. The suspension we use on the Wrangler is the good Wrangler suspension. That shit work. I was close to getting one. I ain't never owned one, but I was definitely looking at some Jeeps. But like I say, I always need something to move my art around. That's the main thing. I just be needing enough space to transport art. I got a couple shows coming up. I'm supposed to be at a university. I got invited to a university and for April, a paid gig. Hey. And then I just got a letter in the mail saying somebody won the city. Um, like I won a courthouse. I want to buy a print to put in the courthouse. Hey, go ahead, courthouse, do that. And so got them I I just emailed them back. Hell yeah, go ahead. Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to buy that print? Send me the receipt. And the print they want to buy. Well, this been last year I submitted for this thing, and I don't know. They said it was going to be kind of hard to choose, and I don't know something else about it was the date got pushed back for some reason about the selection process. Or something else came up. Whatever. But I got a letter in the mail, and it was like, "Oh, sure, I've been trying to contact you. We want to buy that print you was talking about from last year." I was like, "What? Which one?" And it's like this one. I was like, "Oh, I lost my spot." Okay. I was like, "Sure, hell yeah." And the print is the picture I took. I actually took it in front of the courthouse. Well, like on courthouse, because the courthouse is on the square. So I took it on the square. Like you can see the building in the back. So that's dope that, they want that inside the building and people will see it like, yo, that's right from outside. Like, yes, it is. How observant of you. Trying to do a little bit. What time is it? It's already 1. I was in here for a minute before I turned the stream on because like I said, I got that letter in the mail. I was really trying to email this lady back. But I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I might do cooking with the prince. It's already 1 o'clock. I ain't thinking. I don't know what I was thinking when I came here, but for some reason I thought I didn't know it was this late in the day already. I worked from home this morning, and then damn, I don't feel like I did shit. I went to the gym this morning, came home, took a shower, came up in here, and then I tried to stream, but then after not being at work for a week, when I got to my emails, man, it was so many emails I had to answer, like clean that shit out and reply to a few things. But so then I had to end the stream so I can kind of really focus on some work this morning. Then I finished laundry, folded up some clothes. I kind of got some stuff prepped for center. I just really made sure all the meat was thawed out and took everything out the package and divvied stuff up into like bowls. That's when I was like, oh, I got time to go paint. And now I was like, it's already 1 o'clock, nigga. I think you need to go cook. I should just probably just stay downstairs and started up the cooking stream. Man, what the fuck? What we're gonna do, um, gonna do ribs. We're gonna do beef ribs. We're gonna do beef ribs with baked beans and cornbread. Then we're gonna do wings and fries. And then we're gonna do beef and broccoli over rice, over white rice. And I think that'd be a decent little menu this go round. You know what I'm saying? What I say? Ribs, baked beans, cornbread, beef and broccoli over rice, and some wings and fries. We talking food and forward. You know how it going. Hop in the Ford, about to go grab me some food. Well, my previous car was a Chevy. I had the I can't even think what the fuck kind of car I had. I'm drawing such a blank right now. Damn it. Yeah. It wasn't an Impala. It was the fucking. Bro, my brain is about to. Oh, you remember the Berettas? I never had one of those, but the Berettas, yo, the Beretta was nice as shit, yo. The Monte Carlo. Why I couldn't fucking think of that shit, bro? That shit was breaking my brain just now, dog. That shit was breaking my brain so hard to say Monte Carlo. I had the two-door Monte Carlo, then they had the Cavalier, the Lumina. My homie had the Cavalier back in the day. We used to whip the shit out that little car. Okay. Add a little details, add a little details. Gotta get a good price, gotta get retail. Okay, 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 a. That's not looking too good. I need a rim light. These leaves right here are just like, They don't take a lot of detail, but it definitely takes enough to kind of make it look real. Still trying to get some of that depth. Some of the curviness of these leaves. I already kind of knew this part right here is you know, not as bad as the grass we had to do with the toes, but close enough. That's why, like I said, I tried to paint earlier, but I really did need to focus on some work stuff, and I couldn't stream and paint and focus on work at the same time. So I figured let me come up here for at least hours, maybe try to squeeze in a quick hour of paint time on these leaves because I know we're gonna work on this all week right here, this part. But I'm almost certain as soon as we get through the leaves, man, I'm a letter that book. Hopefully the lettering can. I don't know. I might be able to do the letters in one shot. We'll see. Keep fingers crossed. But we're gonna letter that book and add a little detail to the cover where all the faces and clothes and stuff at, and then we're gonna finish detailing her hair one more time. And there's like a few spots on her jeans I need to touch up because where I bumped it a few places. But after I get these leaves painted, this painting is basically done. You know, I think this is the heaviest part that's left right now is the leaves. We can knock this out. We'll just breeze through everything else. Actually, and I'm as always, I try to dumb this shit down as much as I can without sacrificing too much of the quality of details. But sometimes you just don't need every minute little detail to tell the story. You can still get the story across. That's what I'm looking for. I even see though with the, I'm gonna go across these leaves one time, and then I will come back one more time because there are some very bright white highlights, and I'm not using any white right now. I'll definitely want to come back one more time and at least touch like a few spots to really make it pop out on the leaves, so we get uh that really deep contrast of that sunlight hitting different aspects, because some of these shadows are really good. And so the brighter we can get one part of the object, the better the shadows look. All right. Uh-oh. Is that boy tired already? God damn. Boston said him tired. He's tired, is he? Oh, running out of paint on this palette, you know? I'm about to put some more of this warm white on here. Wait a minute. Where is that? Okay. Yeah. I like it. I spy with my little eye. No, wrong color for that part. We're gonna do this. A little bit of that golden ochre. I might even, or I could use some of this on top of that. There we go. There we go. And now for the grand finale. Boom, bop, bam. That's the type of shit I wouldn't understand. I ran out of white paint. Yo, I'm the boss. What's good? Let's add a little bit of this Sienna raw. That raw Sienna. All right. Wendy, you know what we might do after we get finished cooking? We might have to turn the Twitch stream on, because I got to a new little part, but I ain't gonna lie, the boss match I'm in right now, I can't beat this bitch, yo. Yo, I had to rage quit last night. Y'all tried to beat this dude like 5 times. Tried to beat this dude like 5 times. Could not beat this motherfucker. I was like, you know what? I think I need to play a different game before I smash my controller. I ain't trying to be a controller smasher. But nah, my reflexes ain't fast enough. I ain't doing something right. Cause man, dude just. And I think I got it on easy, which is the sad part. That's the sad part. I think it's on easy. It's like, wait a minute. I thought I didn't want this difficulty level. Oh well. I am starting to get hungry now. So I may need to have a quick lunch before I start cooking. I don't know what I can make really quick that I can eat, which is tasty, before I actually start to cook. They just have some fruit and yogurt. That's always a classic go-to. A sandwich. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really be having like sandwich meats like that. I'm trying to think. I always have PB and J though. I always have some PB and J. It's a quick go-to. I could do I don't know, a bowl of ramen. But if I do my ramen actually not that quick to cook. I need to think of something else faster. You know what? A PB and J might be the way to go. That might be the way to go, just so I can focus just long enough to get the damn food done. It's hard for me to cook when I'm hungry. I can't focus too much because I'm smelling all the shit, smelling all delicious, and I'm hungry at the same time. It don't be working out, man. I be trying to rush and fuck shit up. Mm-mm. That's like going to the grocery store hungry. It's the same thing. That shit don't really work, man. You need to go to the grocery store on a full stomach. Don't go shopping and you hungry. Man, you gonna buy half the goddamn store. And then you get back home and then you don't even want half the shit. Now when you get back to the house, you just throwing shit in the cart because you're hungry. I've been learning my lesson on that shit. Learned my lesson about cooking hungry too. That shit don't work out for me. I gotta I gotta be in a good state of mind. And normally a full belly is one of the best ways for a motherfucker to be stable minded. Now I gotta figure out some eats before I eat. After I eat, right when I'm trying to eat to cook the food to eat. I'm telling you, yeah, you need to just be full to do anything really. You know, you're doing anything on an empty stomach, or if you're hungry, it ain't gonna work out right. You know what I'm saying? Hunger is your body telling you don't die. Especially when you start get the stomach growling and all that shit. Your body like, don't die, please. Can we not die? All you gotta do is put food in your mouth. Cause the hunger will take your concentration from everything. I swear it will. Well, speaking for myself, really, but goddamn, if I'm hungry, I can't concentrate on nothing. I really can't. I don't even try. You know, it's just like I need to take a break from whatever we doing right now so I can go eat. You can ask my boss and my other coworkers, like they know, like with my lunch, I'm not gonna miss lunch, and I'm gonna go if possible at the same time every day. I don't be trying to wiggle. I eat later. Nah, 10:30, 11 o'clock is my lunch break, something like that. Like, yo, if I'm in the office at 11:30, it's because I got damn super busy or helping somebody or doing some crazy shit. Because other than that, my ass would be at lunch, yo. And they know, like around that time, don't ask me to do shit because I'm about to go eat. And then another thing too, this is always kind of weird that like the organization I work for is mostly women, but then I see a lot of women just eating out or bringing takeout or like this should be. It's embarrassing for me to say it, but like motherfuckers having like the frozen meals in boxes. You slide it out the box and then rip the cellophane back. And I'm saying, occasionally, that's just like anything, just like fast food or anything else. Occasionally, hey, no problem. But I see some people be doing that shit all the time. Like, damn, bitch, you don't, do you not cook? Do you not cook? If you cook, you can just have leftover and bring leftovers for lunch and eat your own food. How much money do you spend on that shit? Like, I don't understand it sometimes. I really don't. That should be boggling my mind that people can have like such a large food budget. Like, how much is your grocery bill and your eating out bill? Because the way my budget set up, I can't have a McDonald's or a Starbucks coffee every morning and go to Chipotle or wherever for lunch every fucking day. I can't afford shit like that. And then I don't want to eat a box lunch every fucking day, feeling like a big kid. You might as well just have you some goddamn some Lunchable. Are you eating grown up Lunchables and shit? What the fuck, man? I'm just rambling now. I'm trying to pull through for one more. How much time we got? Damn. I was trying to do a whole hour in here. A good solid hour of paint work where we get a lot of brush to canvas time. We almost there, people. I ran out of white, but we still going. Make it work. Okra? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, your stomach growling, you low on gas. Okra? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Yeah, Jamaicans, their diet is a lot different, but they have a heavy plant-based diet too. Like they eat a lot of fruits and veggies and goddamn plantainonis, whatever them shit's called. Oh yeah, we gotta eat something like ASAP. Will I just have a bowl of cereal? Oh my god, I don't know. I gotta do something. I'm gonna have to do something. And then soon as I gas up real quick, we'll hop right in the kitchen and start getting this food ready. Uh how many people? It ain't but three of us in here. Let me know if y'all wanna do cooking with the prince. You can probably do that in a few minutes. Um get that meal prep ready for the week. Switch to this. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more little strokes, not the big strokes. You gotta finish it off with some little strokes. Finish it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. I ain't played Call of Duty in a couple of days because the homies got us playing everything else but Call of Duty now. But then I actually just downloaded another game that I was playing, and then I stopped playing. Me and Napalm P was playing a game together called called a lot of brain farts going on right now. Shit. Helldivers. So I re-downloaded Helldivers last night. I might get on that, but I really do want to finish Star Wars. I just need to finish a game, and this is my reluctancy in always getting like, especially paying for new games, like spending cash money on a game. Man, sometimes I'll lose interest in that shit or whatever, man, and don't finish playing games. And so that's why I just rather have my PlayStation subscription, and I pay like $100 a year, and they give you 3 free games every month. And some games are worth like $60, $70, and if I can get like an option for 3 games each month, throughout the year, I'll actually get maybe like 4 or 5 games that I really enjoy playing. And I can do that all from my subscription instead of like trying to buy every game when it first comes out. And for one, like too many new video games really takes away from my studio time. And I've been doing a lot more writing lately. But it's like I gotta finish one of these motherfuckers. But when Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, bye bye studio. We might have to shut the studio down for a weekend. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm being dead ass serious. It sounds like a joke. It's so funny that I gotta laugh at it, but it ain't no joke. Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, the studio will be out of commission for at least a weekend. Cause that first weekend, if I don't got no real serious shit on my schedule, I'm telling you, what the fuck was that? I'm telling you now. I ain't doing shit but gaming. That's hey, that's it. I remember I was in a relationship when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. And before it came out, you know, me and the girl at the time, we were already dating for a while, a couple years. And she knew I was a gamer. Matter of fact, she was gaming too. Like she had her own PlayStation. But when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, yo, I took a day off work. And that day happened to be a Friday. And then I had the weekend off. Yo, I did like I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I did like probably about a 7 hour stretch, like the first day, like before I even thought about turning that shit off, yo. And then she was just like, I've never seen you like this. I was like, yeah, it's Grand Theft Auto. And she was like, I've never seen you do that. I was like, yeah, I don't do it often, but I did it. Like I said, there's only certain games I do that shit for. And normally it's a Bethesda game or a Rockstar game. But yeah, when GTA 6 come out, we gonna we're gonna have to shut it down. Shut it down for a weekend and do a motherfucking a 6 or 7 hour video game stream. Oh, there's always something doing that shit. Especially with the in the story mode. Like the last one had yo, they brought a black character back too, man. As I don't know, I really like where Trevor was probably my favorite character. Michael was okay, and goddamn Franklin was cool, but yo, Trevor was that fucker was an animal, yo. That motherfucker was funny as shit, yo. Yo, but if you had Franklin. I mean, I don't know. The last game was so fucking good that people are still playing it like 11. You know that shit came out 11 years ago. 11 years. There's a 13-year-old kid out there who's this is the only Grand Theft Auto they ever known. You know, that game is so old and people still playing it. I find that fascinating. I really, really, my legs are killing me. I really can't wait for the new shit to come out. Oh, man. Yo, that's what I'm saying. You can win big off of this shit now, yo. You can win big off of this right now. All right, guys. We are out of here. We did an hour. We did a little bit more than an hour. Like I say, we're making good progress on this piece. Just gonna take our time and work our way through these leaves, but they're looking good. Um, like I say, we'll keep chipping at it throughout this week. See where we're at this weekend. Uh, yeah, but appreciate y'all. Appreciate the company. I'm gonna grab something real quick, and matter of fact, let me go ahead and take the setup downstairs so we can do some cooking with the prints in a few minutes. And I need to charge it, and I'll catch y'all down in the kitchen. All right. If I don't see y'all later, catch y'all in the next stream. Peace. We out of here.